welcome back to KMMA. I'm Andy O,
And I'm Khalil Deal.
and we're going to be bringing you our final thoughts, predictions, as well as taking a look at the final fighters one last time before they step into the cage for UFC 313, Pereira versus Ankalaev. So, opening it up for the main card will be King Green against Mauricio Rufy. Real deal. Your pick stays the same?
Hey, Andy, oh man, can you see? Can you see? Because I'm kind of blinded by the bling bling of King Green over here.
Oh, yeah.
My eyes I could barely see anymore with the fucking diamonds. Holy shit, man.
Now that you mention it, bro, I wasn't looking at the pick because of that from before. So
You
you
know what I
saw
mean?
it there, yeah.
Like this is absolutely insane. The guy's coming out here wearing more bling than I've ever seen. The jewelry on this guy is absolutely insane. But this is what he does. This is King Green. This is Bobby Green. He
That's
comes
it.
out flashy. He stunts and styles, and he comes out bling blinging and showing off. That's what he does. He's great entertainment to watch. He's funny sometimes, and he trash talks and does his thing. You know, he was coming out there in the face-offs, bouncing up and down his usual style, ready to go. He's obviously ripped. He's in great shape as usual. The guy is looking really, really good, but Mauricio Rufy, man, look how much bigger this guy is in size. It's absolutely insane. He is so much bigger than King Green. He's bigger. He's more muscular. He's also in great shape as well. He's pretty ripped, but the size difference is just too much to understand here. He just looks so much bigger. Plus, he's going to have that 4-inch reach advantage, man. I just don't see it happening, man. Like, look, I like King Green. I would love for him to win. Okay, if he wins, I'm a happy guy, but I don't think he will. I have to go with Mauricio Rufy as the pick here. I think he gets the job done. He wins by knockout or decision. King Green just leaves his hands down too much. He's not good at defending, and I just see him getting clipped and knocked out with those hard, powerful punches from Mauricio Rufy here, man.
Yeah, I see Mauricio Rufy putting together a combo and just finding Bobby Green's chin at some point and flatlining him. Uh, in the past, I could see Bobby Green maybe pulling off an upset like this, but it's really hard to see now the way he's been looking lately, and considering like we talked about in the first show, like who he's beaten right lately and who's beaten him. He can't seem to beat quality guys anymore, and I see Rufy as potentially being a really quality guy, and he has a lot of power here. So yeah, even if Bobby Green wins the first round with his speed and everything's working for him, he has to keep that up for the full 3 rounds, and I just think it's only a matter of time before something finds home with him. So yeah, give me Rufy by knockout or
Not to
decision,
men-
but probably knockout.
Not to mention the age difference, man. He's 38 years old. He's almost 40 years old, man. Mauricio Rufy is 28 years old. He's in his prime. He's 10 years younger. I mean, there's so much going against Bobby Green in this one, King Green in this one. So, yeah, got to go with Mauricio. So we're in agreement still with that one. Let's get to the next fight here. We got the ladies going at it here, Amanda Lemos and Yasmin Lucindo. Unfortunately, I know me and you were going to be in disagreement because I know you're not changing your pick. I am still sticking with Yasmin Lucindo here.
I thought you were coming over to the winning side for this one.
Not for this one, man. Yasmin
Okay,
Lucindo.
so let me talk about it a little bit
All right,
here.
yes, your shot.
Yeah, so look at this nice little kind of comb over kind of hairstyle.
What is that hairstyle?
You know
Seriously.
what that hairstyle is for? It's to school. It's to school Yasmin Lucindo on how to throw a shot like a real man, real power shot, and how to stop the takedowns, man. It's the experience, too much to overcome. I love the haircut, and that's what I think as far as this woman's fight goes. Really, I think she can even stop the subs from Yasmin Lucindo, and it's only a matter really of her stopping enough takedowns and getting enough damage before she gets taken down, if she gets taken down. That's what I think here. So I'm going to go with the old vet here.
The old bitch
The
at
old witch here with,
7 years old.
let me call A knockout or decision, probably decision.
All right, man. So yeah, no, I got to go with Yasmin Lucindo, man. She is just younger and fresher. Listen, 37 years old Amanda Lemos versus a 23-year-old Yasmin Lucindo. We're talking a 14-year difference. It's absolutely insane. Look,
I,
you can
I,
see.
I just want to say, but I haven't noticed a drop off in her. Like, you say the number, but you also got to have some drop off to say the number that it's meaningful. With her, I haven't seen that yet. And neither have you really.
Man,
Have you? You're
I,
trying to
I,
predict this one. I respect you trying to predict this one, but you can't tell me Limos has fallen off a cliff.
Lemos changed their hair color because she's got gray hair now. That's how old she is. All right, listen. She comes out here looking super old and frail and skinny. Definitely lost a lot of body size here. She's super skinny, man. She does have some muscle still there, but she's bony and skinny. Like if you look at Lucindo, she's much thicker, much more plump, and she's thicker. She looks more muscular and bigger than Amanda Lemos, and I think that this is going to help her in the takedowns. I think she looks stronger. Also, I think she's going to take down Amanda Lemos, keep her on the ground, get some ground control time there. I think she's going to do a good job at it because she's bigger than Amanda Lemos. You can see the size difference between these two. She's much thicker and bigger, man. And she's got some muscles on her too. The age difference too. We've seen Amanda Lemos slow down in the later rounds. In the second and third round, she starts to slow down. She gets tired, doesn't put out as much output as she does in the first round. So she's almost a first rounder bust. I like Yasmin Lucindo to use her grappling, use her wrestling. She's got decent striking, decent leg kicks. We've seen her get some nice high kicks too. I just think it's Amanda Lemos's time to go down. I think she's on the way out, and this is the time for Yasmin Lucindo to shine. I think it's her time now. She's the younger fighter coming up here. She's on a 4-fight winning streak. Amanda Lemos has lost 2 out of her last 5. So I got to go with Yasmin Lucindo to win here, and I actually think she wins by submission or decision in this one. I think that she's gonna maybe get her down on the ground and get a submission, or just win a decision by outpointing her, landing more strikes, and getting more takedowns. So I got to go with Yasmin Lucindo, the younger fighter here, man, the one that's hungrier for it. So we're in disagreement with this one. Let's move on up to the next fight. Now we got. Oh yeah, this is going to be a banger, man. Jalen Turner against Ignacio Bahamondes. Yo, for this one here, I don't know if you guys noticed, but Jalen Turner cut his dreads, man. He used to have those long dreadlocks, and he decided to cut his hair now. I don't know if it's going to give him some luck in this fight, but well,
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what it was. I couldn't tell why he was different. And
yeah, it's the hair. It's the hair. But yo, I mean, the guy's lost 3 out of his last 5 fights. It's very hard to have any confidence in Jalen Turner. I mean, the guy goes out there, though. He is a finisher. It's kill or be killed with this guy. He's never won a decision. All of his fights are by finish. So that's something to talk about when we get to the betting video. We'll talk about the KO submission prop that I like for Jalen
but
Turner.
yeah, and also when it comes to that prop, actually, he's like kill or be killed or lose a decision.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. He's lost 4 decisions, but never won a decision. But
No.
all of his wins have been 10 knockouts and 4 submissions out of his 14 wins there. So Ignacio Bahamondes, man, this guy has been looking really good lately. We talked about it already, but physically, these guys are about identical. Their shape is almost the same. They're both, I mean, look at them. They're the same height, they're the same thickness, the same size. They're both ripped. They're both a bit muscular. So, like, there's not really much of a difference in body shape here. So it's going to be really depending on the skills of these 2 guys. And I think Ignacio Bahamondes just has a bit more skill than Jalen Turner. And that's why I have him winning. I like him winning by KO or decision. I think that his striking is a little bit more technical. It's less wild than Jalen Turner. He makes less mistakes in the cage. He's more calculated and technical. And I think he's just a smarter fighter. Like after Jalen Turner did what he did against Renato Moicano, I just don't trust his fighting IQ.
Yeah, you'd have to think that one of the upsides to this fight for Jalen Turner would be some fight experience at the higher level and the more higher caliber opposition overall. But he does have this thing about fight IQ. I like this Bahamondes' length better, the way he fights and the way he kicks a lot better. Not that Jalen Turner can't kick, but not like Bahamondes. And yeah, I think he's a better technical style striker than him. I like his fluidity in there. Jalen Turner's very dangerous himself. He also can get subs when it's down there, and or grab something when they're on their feet. Who knows? But me, I got to stick with Bahamondes. I really think as the fight goes on, he's going to get his timing down better and uh, crack Jalen Turner in the head with one of those nice crisp high kicks. And yeah, so give me Bahamondes here by knockout. Not super confident in the knockout, but yeah, give me Bahamondes here. It's almost like uh, a fight. It's a really pivotal fight for both of them. Like is one's on his way up, or he's got to show us, is he really on his way up now with the Bahamondes, or is Turner really on his way down here? Right. So very
Uh,
important fight for both of them.
all right, so we're in agreement with this one here with Bahamondes. Let's move on up to the co-main event of the evening. And guys, already, if you haven't already, please please hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 60 subs. We're at 57. We were at 58. We lost the submission. We lost the submission. We lost the subscriber. So let's get back up there. We need three of you guys to smash that sub button. Let's get to 60 subs. All right. So next fight here, Justin Gaethje and Rafael Fiziev, man. Let's go.
Yeah, I still got to go with Justin Gagey here. Fiziev came in looking spectacular shape, but he is still a little undersized for the division. And I think that he has more to prove to me besides looking like really good in there physically. He's still coming off a long layoff, has been also a severe, I think it was a knee injury, but definitely
Yeah.
a leg injury there that he suffered against Matthias Gamrot, which was his second loss in a row, uh,
Hmm.
following his other loss to Gagey, right?
Yeah.
And it seems that first loss to Gagey was a long time ago. So I say Gagey, while he did get knocked out brutally in the last seconds of his last fight against Max Holloway, I think he'll be more ready for this fight than Fiziev will. And I think he said himself he's going to fight like the old Series of fighting Gagey, but more effectively. And like, who knows what that means? But maybe he's gonna go and headhunt a little bit and try to knock him out right away. But I really think it's his jab, like the last fight. If he gets that working earlier, I think it's gonna translate to more success later. So I predict knockout or decision for Gagey. Fiziev just has to show me more how he looks in this first fight back. And Gagey, man, an old legend that still got it. One of those guys. Don't overlook them.
All right, man. So we're in agreement. I got Justin Gaethje as well. Physically, it's unfortunate that he has his tracksuit on here in this picture, but physically, Rafael Fiziev is the bigger guy. He's much bigger, more muscular and ripped. He actually looks in phenomenal shape. Justin Gaethje is still in good shape, but he is leaner and a little bit skinnier than Fiziev. But he's still also in good shape, Justin Gaethje there, just not as muscular and as big as Fiziev. But it might come to his advantage. I think he's going to be a little quicker in the cage than Fiziev. And Fiziev tends to tire out in the later rounds. He starts to gas a little bit coming into the second and third round. And Fiziev, again, the fact that he's on a two-fight losing streak, already lost to Justin Gaethje, and then that leg injury coming off that. Not to mention, you can see here that Justin Gaethje is taller than Rafael Fiziev by 3 inches. And I just think that he's going to be the better fighter. Now, Justin Gaethje fighting out of Elevation Fight Team. These guys fight in elevation, so they are used to the cardio. His cardio is going to be fantastic. He's always fighting in elevation, so that's why he should have the better cardio out of these two guys. And we've seen Fiziev get tired. So I like Justin Gaethje to win here by what do I have him here by knockout or decision as well. And I think that he can do it here. Fiziev is going to have to really step it up in this one. He does have a chance though because he is strong and he hits hard.
And he does have six striking. His striking could be very good, very crisp, nice combos, very fast.
That's
Uh,
it. So Justin Gaethje has to be careful because he has been knocked out 3 times already and submitted twice. So he's got to be careful. and not get cracked by Fiziev. Fiziev is a guy who mostly has wins by knockout, but he does have a submission, so you never know. But anyways, the Justin Gaethje's the pick here, so we're in agreement. Let's get to the main event of the evening, what we've all been waiting for here. This is going to be a spectacular fight. Alex Pereira and Magomed Ankalaev here. So what do you got here, Andy? Is it my turn or?
Yeah.
It's my turn? Okay, yeah. So I got to go with Magomed Ankalaev here, man. I'm still sticking with him. Physically, Ankalaev actually looked pretty good, man. He looked pretty big. He looked pretty muscular there. Pereira is a bit leaner and more cut and more ripped. And of course, Pereira is a little bit slightly taller than Magomed. Both of these guys are in great shape. But Magomed Ankalaev, man, I have to give him a chance here because the guy has the grappling and wrestling skills that are way far better than Alex Pereira's grappling and wrestling skills. So, when you have a guy who could strike just as good as Pereira, maybe Pereira's striking is a little bit better, and obviously he cracks harder. He's got the knockout power, but Ankalaev can strike as well. But the fact that he has better grappling and wrestling than Pereira, he's got that advantage, I find. And I got to go with Ankalaev here and give him a shot to get this win here. It's going to be very, very close. It's going to be tight. It's going to be an awesome fight. I got Ankalaev winning by knockout or decision. He's never subbed anybody in his career. So I got to go with knockout or decision for Magomed Ankalaev here.
I got to stick with Shama here, Poatan. This guy, I'm happy we have this guy around, a champion that saves cards, that fights all the time. Gotta love it. And I think he's going to stop those takedowns from Ankalaev. I think he's going to show that he's a lot stronger than Ankalaev may have thought. And I think he's going to keep himself in better positions to capitalize and catch Ankalaev in a nice, beautiful left hook to knock him out. And that's what I predict happening at some point this fight. Don't forget how angry Alex is for Ankalaev to be, saying all that stuff about him and disrespecting him. And yeah, something about him going back to being a wheelbarrow person or a tire spinner or something like that he used to do. And he got very offended by this. And that's why I'm picking him.
Yeah, that's not good to piss off Alex Pereira, that's for sure. I mean, the guy's got knockout power, so Ankalaev better be careful not to get clipped in this one, man.
Did you see this? It was like somebody was spinning this thing. Seriously, they showed a pic of him actually doing it when he was a kid or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, man. No, I didn't even see that, man. But
So apparently he took tremendous offense to this. Now, I don't mind games, Ankalaev. Who would have thought,
hey, we'll see if it works out for him or not. But hey, man, we're in disagreement with this one. So there you have it, folks. Our final thoughts, predictions, and face-offs for the main card. Like and subscribe. This is going to be an awesome event. Can't wait to see it tomorrow. And stay tuned. Our official bet's coming up next. Peace out, folks. KA MMA. Let's get it.